Hi there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Su-Yin, and I'm a full-time nurse. I am on my lunch break doing this, so that's why I have scrubs on. But I wanted to do a quick video for you guys on how to boost your engagement on Facebook and Instagram. In the past year, I have learned some methods that I apply to boost my engagement and get more people to see my posts, right, and build more friendships and relationships online. So the first thing that I do, you guys, is I post every single day. I don't miss a beat, and I make sure I get my post in every single day. No matter what time of day that is, I get my post in, and I make it a priority. There's something about the algorithm that likes seeing that consistency of posting every single day. I noticed in the past when I've missed a few days here and there, my engagement goes way down. That's likes and comments. And not that likes are so important, but it is important that people are seeing your posts. Okay, so also when you post daily, you want to make sure that you're not posting more than one post in 1 hour, right? So you're not resharing things, you're not posting your own posts more than in that 1 hour time gap, right? So you want to wait past that 1 hour if you're going to post again. The second thing I do, you guys, is I interact with people before posting, right? So I'm getting my post in every single day, but before I get my post in, I make sure to go on my newsfeed and interact with at least 10 people. That's very important on Instagram and on Facebook. Does not matter how you find the post to interact with, just matters that you interact on the post, right? And when I say interact, I mean you either love or do some other, the love, sad, mad, any of the feeling ones, not just a like, but it has to be one of the interactions, like a love. And I comment 4 or more words on other people's posts. So you want to make sure that you're going 4 or more words, because Facebook and Instagram want to see that you really genuinely care about that post, and you really should too. If you're building relationships online and you have people in your newsfeed that you genuinely want to be friends with, you should be caring about what they're writing in their posts and responding to that accordingly, with at least 4 or more words. Okay, so interact prior to posting. So number 1, post daily. 2, interact prior to putting your post out there, 10 people or more. So important. The third thing, you guys, is hover. You want to hover over your post for 1 hour. During that first hour, anybody who comments on your post, you should be loving their comment, or again, reacting to their comment, not just a like. It should be a love or another reaction to their comment, and commenting back. And when you comment back, you want to tag their name. Thankfully now, Facebook already tags their name, which is cool. So when you press reply, it will show their name. Perfect. Sometimes if I know the person or I want it to be a little more personal, since Facebook automatically puts their first and last name, I'll go ahead and delete their last name. So I'm just responding to their first name. That's like if I know the person, I just want to make my comment more genuine. So you want to love or interact with their comment and comment back again with 4 or more words. So not just 1 word, but 4 or more words. Super important. The 5th thing, you guys, is when you're doing your interactions, you want to interact with people that aren't already on your newsfeed, right? Because you don't want to be talking to the same, 30, 40 people that you always see, right? Do you ever like open up your Facebook or Instagram app and it's always that same person's post, right? Or you're scrolling your feed and you're like, man, it's like always the same people. It's because those are the people that you interact with the most, or who interact with your post the most. So the way that you go find fresh people, right? Because you're like, I have 3,000 friends. Why am I seeing these same 20 people? Okay, the way that you get to see more people is on Facebook. There's a feature where if you press the 3 bars, it looks like a little menu. It should be on your far right side. Different phones look different on the app, but you go to the 3 bars on the menu, and there's a feature called Most Recent. Press Most Recent, and it will show you the most recent posts from those 3,000 people. You start scrolling that and looking for posts that relate to you, right? People who are genuinely posting things that relate to you, and those are the people you're going to interact with. That way, when you go to post, your posts will actually begin to pop up on their feed, right? And also, when you scroll your feed, you'll start to see their posts. So that's really important to showing your content to fresh, new people. The way that you do it on Instagram is there's a feature where you go to your profile on Instagram and you go to following. These are the people that you're following. And under following, you'll see a feature called least interacted. Go to that feature and start interacting with those people. And again, by you doing that, now when they open up their Instagram app, they will see your post first on their feed. So that's important to getting your content out there. Okay, the sixth thing, you guys, is to respond to stories. Stories are pretty important these days. You want to be using the stories on the top of your feed. You see the little circles? Those are stories. You want to click on the story, and when you see somebody who's relatable to you, to your brand, and you see something that you genuinely like, and don't force it. If you force it, you're going to be bringing people in that don't relate to you. You want to be genuinely relatable to you. Click on those people's stories, watch the stories, find a story to respond to, and then there's a little bar on the bottom where you can type in a message and it will send them a direct message. And this goes for Instagram and Facebook. And so you want to do that all throughout the day, you guys, because as you do that, it boosts your algorithm and shows your posts even more. Stories are huge. And not only that, but it helps you build that relationship in their inbox, right? And it should not be about your product. It should not be about your opportunity. Stop caring so much about what other people can do for you. Start caring about what you can do for them. Start genuinely caring about people and making friendships and relationships. Who cares if they never order from you? If they're an awesome person and they relate to you in a real way and you guys make that real connection, I mean, that's a friend for life. That's something, right? Who cares if they never join your team? They're gonna be your friend for life. And it's really cool to have like other people from other companies who are friends on social media encouraging your journey as you encourage their journey. And that's a genuine friendship that you have. And who knows, maybe down the line, 5 years from then, they will order from you, and that's awesome. And if they don't, it doesn't matter. That's gonna be your friend. Now, when you go, to New York City and you have that friend on social media that you've interacted with for 5 years now, and you've gone back and forth, and you've seen them have baby, and you've seen them get married, and and you're in New York City, you can hit up that person and be like, hey, I'm in New York City, let's get coffee, right? It's so cool. That's why social media is so cool, and that's what social media is actually meant for, right? We're building social interactions. And so when it comes to algorithm, they really want to see that. They want to see people building relationships and not scamming and not cold messaging and not just caring about a sale. Okay, the seventh you guys can do is to engage throughout the day. And I know I've said engage, but it is so important. That's what bloggers do who have thousands and thousands of followers. Why? Because they just spend time engaging with people. They do. They care about people. They love and comment people's stuff and build relationships. And it's the same thing in network marketing. That is what we need to do. If you want to build a genuine team that's going to last, you need to do it in a genuine way. So engage throughout the day. Every time you pick up your phone, instead of just scrolling, start loving and commenting with 4 or more words. Instead of just going through your stories and tapping, start loving stuff. That one's really good too, is when you press the love on the Facebook feature. It's not on Instagram, but on Facebook, on the stories. When you press the love or like the haha phase or just any kind of interaction, it actually shows up in their notifications more so because it just shows your name. If you're the only one that loved it, your name's gonna be like boom right there. So that's really important. So engaging throughout the day and just keeping mindful and doing that all day long. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and thanks for tuning in.